Welcome back, everyone, to the ASMR podcast. I'm your host, Cosmo Whispers. And tonight we have a very special guest with us. But before we get to that, a little backstory, if you will. See, I often take walks in the evenings and sometimes have these fun little interactions on said walks. Sometimes I pass my neighbors and we stop for a chat. Or I meet a delightful stray cat. Often I find loose change or an old shoe or a grenade that someone dropped on the sidewalk. But it's rare to meet a celebrity on my nighttime strolls. But last night, my night was made when I met this famously grouchy monster. And so tonight, I'd like to give a warm welcome to Oscar the Grouch. Thank you so much for spending your time with us here on the ASMR podcast, Oscar. Can I call you Oscar? It's been so wonderful chatting with you a bit before the show. There's just so many questions I have for you that I don't even know where to begin. But let's start with, who is Oscar the Grouch? I want to know the monster behind the trash can. What makes you who you are? What are a few secrets about yourself that you usually don't talk about and that some people might not know? Oh my. Now see, I never would have guessed that about you. Riveting. Now isn't that fascinating? And you do that with a blindfold? Oh my. Now that's juicy. No, it's just refreshing hearing from such a genuine person. Now, obviously, just from our conversation so far, I can tell that you clearly play a character on TV, and it doesn't reflect who you are in real life. Do you ever feel that bleeds into your personal life in any way? Is it hard to switch off when you're away from all the cameras and flashing lights? Oh no, that completely makes sense. I feel that it's often harder than most people imagine to balance those sorts of things in this line of work. But you seem to do it so well. You're welcome. Now, next question our viewers are just dying to know. What's your relationship status? Is there a Mrs. Grouch in the picture? Is it easy to balance work life with relationships? And how do you go about doing that? Mm-hmm. Now see, that's just what I appreciate about you. You're so true to yourself and to others, and you tell it how it is. Yeah, relationships are hard, especially with living conditions in New York City being what they are, you know? I mean, $4,800 a month for a trash can? You figure that should get you at least a full-size dumpster. I mean, at the very least, right? Well, well, we usually try to stay away from politics of that nature on this show, but, anyway, well, I think we're almost out of time. Yeah. But, I have just one more question for you before we wrap up. Are there any future acting roles you are looking into after you're done with Sesame Street? Or is Sesame Street basically where you see yourself staying as far as the near future is concerned? And does it ever feel constricting to someone as talented as yourself to be stuck in one role for his whole career? Yeah, no, I can totally see that. Yeah, no, and that's valid. You have to look out for yourself, and if a stable income from a single show is what works, then that makes the most sense, right? Yeah. Oh, of course. You know I'd watch anything you decided to be a part of in the future. I absolutely adore your work. I certainly appreciate that. Yeah, we really just do whatever we want on this show. And people just keep coming back, don't ya? Yeah. I know. It's a wonderful sense of freedom, you know? Exactly. Well, look. It's been wonderful having you on the show. And thank you for showing us a little piece of the real you along the way. I really appreciate it. You have a present? For me? You're really the sweetest. What is it? Oh dear. Not again.